Little girl? I'm a policeman. Little girl. Don't be afraid, okay? Little girl.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about a well-known series known as The Walking Dead. If you haven't watched it by now, then you most likely have heard of it or seen clips on YouTube of sad stuff. Well, pretty much today we're going to be talking about the uprise of The Walking Dead, the downfall, and the build-up to what we have now as a great series. So let's get into this, and thanks for watching my video, I guess, and let's get into this. Okay, so let's start at the beginning, where The Walking Dead truly started at. It was pretty much just a simple story of an officer that was shot and put into a coma, and he woke up into this dystopian world known as The Walking Dead. As you can see now, this is 3 months after the apocalypse started. But his name is Rick Grimes. He doesn't know anything about what's going on, and all he can think about is his family. Where are they? What's wrong with him? It's one of the best opening pilots to any film, in my opinion. Y'all can leave your opinions down in the chat, but it's one of the best opinions I think it is, because it's one of the best pilots. So you meet a person named Morgan. He's one of the best characters in the world. He saves Rick's life multiple times.
What's the bandage for?
What?
What kind of wound? You answer me, damn you. What's your wound? You tell me, or I will kill you.
Starting as a character standpoint, we obviously know that The Walking Dead was mostly an amazing series to start off with Morgan, this character that's right next to Rick in this scene. He's the one that truly introduced us to the apocalypse. Well, pretty much all I'm saying is Morgan introduced Rick to the way things were in this new world known as the zombie apocalypse, which in this universe there ain't no zombie culture. But Rick Grimes, once he learns most of the stuff he needs to know about these walkers from Morgan and his son, he sets out on his own and gives a way to communicate them at a police station. they go get showers and stuff, and pretty much an amazing beginning episode where he finds a bunch of survivors in Atlanta, where he's tracked up under a tank. But it's an amazing beginning to a perfect franchise that I think could have been amazing franchise. And then we'll start to talk about what started the downfall and how it downfalled The Walking Dead, and how it started to go downhill. So guys, let's start at the downfall. In my opinion, the downfall started in season 3, where the survivors went to the prison. See, this is where there was actual time jumps and stuff between months and stuff. And the bad thing that I think about that is there's so much inconsistency in these 2 seasons alone. And this is one thing that I don't really, this is the reason I think that season 3 and 4 really fell downhill a little bit, and it just started to get worse from there, because season 5's plot, Road to Terminus, it just wasn't a good season. I didn't really like season 5. It was just honestly the worst season in my opinion. Season 5 was the worst season of The Walking Dead. I didn't like it. I constantly quit watching throughout that season. It just couldn't pull me anymore. And the fact that Carl has aged so much, and meanwhile, Daryl and them look like they haven't aged a day. A little bit like a day almost, because Daryl's got longer hair. He's starting to grow a little bit of a beard, and Rick's growing out a beard and a little bit longer hair than what he had in the original first 2 seasons. And Carol's starting to grow her hair out a little bit. But the thing that I think makes The Walking Dead so memorable falls off in this part, because honestly, it just started to get a little bit boring after that. They did not perfectly execute the governor, which I think could have went a whole lot better. If there was one scene that I think from the comic that you should have brought back. I know it would have been a whole lot to put on TV. You could have used this scene in the television version, used this as an extra. But Michonne, the reason Michonne hates the governor so much in the original comic is because the governor raped her, which sort of like Maggie, but he went to the full extent, and he did not hold anything back. But the thing that I think fully he takes from this is that this right here was some of the reasons why I think The Walking Dead rose up in seasons 1 and 2 and just started to fall off seasons 3 and 4 and got worse to season 5, picked up a little bit in season 6, and then it was good, really really good for season 7 and 8. I really loved them seasons, kept me captivated. I was in there the most. I rewatched them seasons the most besides season 1 and 2. I watched season 7 and 8 about once or twice, and them right there are some of my favorite seasons, honestly. But the one thing that I think the reason The Walking Dead fell was because of the change in showrunners. See, the original showrunner, Frank Darabont, from season 1 was fired due to creative differences going into season 2. It was such a letdown to see all the walkers just turn into mindless creatures, unlike the disturbing ones from the original. If they were that, like, this is the reason I mostly think The Walking Dead fail. The change in showrunners, the amount of times they change them showrunners, because they swapped them in season 3 since 2, they went to a different showrunner for season 3, and then another different showrunner for season 4. Same thing for season 5, and they kept the same season 5 to season 6. And then they did season 7 and 8. They added a new one, but it's honestly up to you. Let me know how you like this in the comments. If y'all want to see the rise back up again after season 8, the reason the Walking Dead rise back up, just let me know, and I will give you as much info and stuff I can on the reason I think the Walking Dead is coming back up and is getting so much better. And the reason that the Walking Dead is getting so much better. See, this is just a small video that I made. If you make more videos like this, let me know in the comments, and hitting that like and follow button. Thanks for all your time, and peace out. Please check out Early Vlogs. Thanks for watching, and